Yep, just where I do my best thinking, next to the MSI. Welcome to the world of Jones Knows. Today we're going to be reviewing and installing some MSI waterproof vinyl flooring. It's a gray color. It is, I think, a little bit less money than LifeProof and some of the other products on the market. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at it and tell you what we think of it.
It's so beautiful, you and me, we meant to be.
So we're actually installing this flooring in a house, but it's a guest house, a pool house to be exact. It's sandwiched between the real house and a basketball court, and I guess there'll be a pool in between as well, or behind. So it's kind of a house that's not full-time living, it's just a fun play kind of house. So this made a lot of sense with people coming in with the wet feet and walking on it from the pool and after playing basketball and sweating. So they wanted a durable product, so they went with the waterproof vinyl and they went with MSI. This is the MSI Everlife waterproof rigid core flooring. Color is Finley. My client purchased at DNB Tile, but it's also available at Home Depot and online. That water underneath the floor. How about that? Going right under the vapor barrier. Coming in through the window. They're running the sprinklers outside as they just put some new sod in. And they installed the new grass. And then the water came right in the house. Nice. This is one of those instances where having the waterproof vinyl worked out because it actually went a few rows under our floor. All we did was unclick a few rows, pull the plastic back. Now we're going to let it dry out. They told me they're going to correct the problem before they run the water again. And in fact, they're going to probably put some plastic over the side of the house and I guess inside and out.
Perfect.
For a locking floor without a drop-in end lock, floor goes in pretty easy, huh?
Yeah, beautiful.
What is this? Tell me how we do it. Explain it to the viewers. Hook.
You just put it in on a steep angle. Get in this side first, and then just put that in.
And it goes in real easy. That's the uni-clip lock system. I'm not...
If you're not used to it, it might be trouble at the beginning, but once you get used to it, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, surprisingly fast.
If you don't know how to install it properly, you can easily break the ends, and you have to take the board out.
Yeah, it's just basically a tongue and groove that you hook in,
Pretty much.
which is good. Yeah, when I first got here, I saw that locking system. I said, oh God, the older lock system. I thought it was going to be a slow install, but complete opposite. Well, we got like 800 feet down, 700 feet in like 3 hours.
I mean, a lot of people would, I know a lot of people would have trouble with it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why do you think people would have trouble with this?
Because I've seen other people have trouble with stuff.
So you think a drop-in end system is better?
Well, if you're inexperienced. Like say back there, you got about 15 rows, and then you break the board of the second row.
Like we did?
Yeah, like we did. So we just took out the first row. Not a lot of people will be able to do that.
Yeah. We did have a couple defective boards that we found in this. For the most part though, it's not a bad product.
Yeah.
If you're getting it at a good price.
That's what they're getting at.
What do you like, Nucor and Light Fruit better?
No, I like this better. It installs easier.
But for a DIYer?
Well, for a DIYer, probably depends. New cores have drop down.
So for a DIYer, Nucor or Light Fruit for this?
Probably new core.
Alright, that's a nice product. Has nice variation in the colors. You have to mix it up a lot because you do have a lot of variation from light to darks. I noticed that. It feels pretty decent. The underlayment's pretty good on it. I like the cork though at Nucor, honestly. That floor yesterday felt really solid when we walked on it.
Yeah.
And that was tile that was not level underneath that floor. Remember that tile?
Yes, that was not level. We probably broke some.
Yeah, because it was hollow.
Yes.
But when we walked on that floor and when we finished, it felt good. If we would have ran it the long ways, would have had probably less cuts. But I think once the doors and all the lights are in, the light will flow down it, so that does make sense. It's hard to visualize it with all that plywood across the back of the house now. Hunter was actually the one that decided to, he convinced me to go this way. It made sense. They actually filled in the area of the house here. This was all sunken. This living room was 4 inches down. They filled it in with concrete and raised it up to all one level. And it looks good. I can imagine if this was sunken here, this wouldn't nearly flow as nice. Definitely makes sense what they did, so after installing it today and working with it for a few hours, here's some of the things I like about it. I like the wide plank. I like the attached padding. I like the fact that there's a lot of variation in the grays. It's not just one gray. There's light and dark planks. I like the fact that not a lot of damaged boards in the boxes. I had a couple damaged boards today, but that's not too bad. I think that it has a nice finish on it. It's supposed to be scratch resistant. I tested it by dragging my pry bar across it. It didn't scratch. So it seems like it's going to be a pretty durable product, and it's readily available at Home Depot and some of the local stores. So I think it's a good option. What do I not like about it? It does have an older style locking system, which I'm not the biggest fan of on most floors, but on this one it did seem pretty decent. I kind of prefer cork backing, I'll be honest with you. After walking on the Nucor yesterday on a really unlevel top floor that was underneath of it, it did sound a lot quieter. So sometimes when you have the attached paddings, they can be good or they can be bad. You're stuck with it. That's the thing that I'm not a big fan of. So I like the cork. Honestly, I'm really becoming a big fan of the cork backing, but it does absorb sound and it's not horrible. Overall, it's a decent floor, and I think it's at a good price point, so it's a good option if you like the color, which is what I always say at the end of the day. Go with the floor you like the looks of best. After all, you're going to be living with it and walking on it, so you have to like the way it looks more than anything. if you're looking for a darker gray, this may be a great option for you. Go ahead and take a look at the completed job. I'll run it. You can tell me what you think. And we are all done. In the dark, we're looking at this MSI vinyl floor on a rainy day in Palm Beach. We had a little flood coming in, didn't stop us, and that's it. That's all she wrote, folks. MSI vinyl plank flooring. Looks good. I liked installing it. Wow, so I like it. I think it's a nice looking floor. If you've installed this product before, I also like to know what you think. Drop a comment below. Let's start a conversation about MSI. If you're new to the channel, be sure to check out some of our other content. We have lots of great videos on how to install wood, laminate, and vinyl. Plus, we do my favorite product reviews like this. I review wood, laminate, and vinyl, and I even put them head to head. I run them over, I dunk them, I submerge them, I do whatever it takes to find out which of these floors are best for you. If you haven't subscribed yet, I want you to take out your favorite flooring mallet, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. Thanks for watching.